Hi everybody, this is Scott, also known as ChaChingKing, and this is my girlfriend Melody.
Hi everybody.
And we picked up a massive haul of Annalee dolls. Those are Annalee dolls. And when I say a massive haul, let me give you a quick tour of what we picked up. Check out these tubs. There's 4 in one stack right there for a total of 16 tubs that we have. All of them filled to capacity with Annalee dolls. This was an incredible collection. All of them still in their original packaging. Not included in the 16 tubs were 3 sets of Mr. and Mrs. Claus that were 36 inches tall. The plan is to kind of just run through and show you some of these. We have already sold...
I've been listing a little over a week.
About a week, but we've only listed 3 tubs worth.
Right.
And I think that we've had, how much in sales?
We've done a little over 700 in sales already.
And we haven't taken the stuff home yet. Yeah. So we're going to show you what's cool about these. It's not something I wanted. I didn't think I thought they were going to sell too slow and not for a high enough price.
I was excited about it. I mean, how could you not love Annalee dolls? I love them.
We're going to do an unboxing for you, show you some of what we've got, and talk about some of the things that we like. So here we go. Okay, so let's pop one open. Are you ready, Mel?
I'm ready. I want to see what's in here.
And what our plan is as we go through here is we're going to take a few of them out of the bags. We think that there is a total of how many?
I think she said 583.
I think that's right. We are not going to open 583 of them, but we're going to open some of them and let you get an idea of what Annalee is.
Here we have a Mrs. Claus, and this is her Annalee tag, which will tell you a date. Some of the older ones, the tag will be sewn in folded, and it'll say like 99, 98, the year, a lot bigger than what the current ones are. And the older ones are made in the USA.
Okay.
These newer ones are all made in China. This one, I think they call an Old World Mrs. Santa. I've been doing a little bit of research. I'm still learning about these.
Let me try
due to her colors. She's
show her face here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That came in pretty
their
good.
faces are all hand painted, and you might find the same doll with a different expression. She might be smiling, open smile, and same thing. She's got her Annalee tag back here.
And that's what you've been doing on the listings. Is sometimes you'll put open mouth or closed mouth or holly in the hair, stuff like that. All right, we've shown one doll. we are rolling 582 to go.
This I have learned is one of the peppermint. When you see the little peppermint all over, it's a peppermint Mrs.
All right,
Claus.
let me move in on Miss Claus here.
And she's got the candy cane.
All right.
And there should be a date here somewhere. Yeah, her tag is inside. The Annalee tag, and she's 2007. So these are easy to list. I mean, you have the tag, you have the year. I need a drink. Actually, need a mint.
Melody's already quit on me.
This is a whole bin of Mrs. Claus.
So what is nice is all of these, the lady has them in the original packaging. Mm-hmm. Some of them we'll have to make sure we've got the right bag. Mm-hmm. But that really helps when you're selling them. For the most part, we go by the size and then what it is and then the date. And they're pretty easy to look up, like on this one right here. So if you look right here, what Melody's calling a folded tag, it's sewn into the fold. And if I turn this around backwards, then you can see it pretty clearly.
That is a 1999 tag.
So like this one, she's holding a cat, and that's how you look. It's got a little felt base to it. So if you had to guess, what will one like that sell for?
I would guess 25 or 30. Well, that's another one of the Old World Mrs. Claus with her brown.
And these are, let me set the bag down. Another nice thing about these is that they're handmade, but they're basically cloth over wire. So they're not breakable. They're pretty easy to ship. This is another folded tag, and this one is 96.
Yep. So that will be made in the USA.
The lady that we bought these from, before I picked them up, she actually labeled every tub and tried to organize these per tub. And so like on this one, it says Easter, but if the labels haven't fallen off, every single tub is listed. All right, large bunnies. And
Aw. I've also ordered some boxes to make sure I have, to make the shipping easy on them.
that one is wool. This is 2003. It does have a little bit of stuff on it.
A little bit on the hat.
We just point all of that out in the ad. All the faces are hand painted.
He looks like he's a Easter parade, or he's got his little baton.
Let me grab another one.
She's cute. Back where I can see her, she's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom in on her face here just a bit.
A cute Easter couple.
That's cool. And this is the way pretty much all of these tubs are, is she has gone through and, I mean, it's an amazing collection. An amazing collection.
Aw, a little chef. Little chef mouse. Cute. Well, no, it's the same doll. But see, they have the different faces. Same doll, different
That's a good
expressions.
example of that. Let me... Those are 2003. All right. All right, let's grab another tub.
Okay.
We paid a whopping $200 for all of this, but let me explain that. What happened is I really didn't think that these were going to be worth very much. I thought max 10 bucks and that they would take years to sell. What we do in our business plan is that when we know we've missed big time on these, I will call the lady back and give her some more money.
Right.
So we want to make it right. And I had somebody on the gold video when I went back and gave a little bit more money to the person I bought them from. And they were like, that's not a good business model. For us it is, and people know that we're going to make it right. And I think we get more opportunities because of that.
Right. We don't want to take advantage of anybody.
Plus it's just the right thing to do. Let's open another tub. This one says New Year Mice.
Awesome. I haven't seen these.
I don't think we've even looked in here.
No.
New Year's Mice. You just want me to grab one and open it?
Yeah, let's see what we have. It looks like Christmas.
That looks like a Christmas mouse. He's got holly, a
and
sock.
A stocking. Yeah.
See, this one looks older to me. This is an older one.
Oh, it's cute.
I wouldn't call that New Year. That still looks like a Christmas mouse to me. That is 1963.
That is an older one.
And
You're right.
the mouse has a different tag. So that's actually two pieces.
Right, then they'll put two
But that's his tail sticking out here. It's really weird how that's done. We'll have to figure that out. How can it be?
It's probably attached in there.
It's attached.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that old world stuff like that.
It's fun.
All right, let's see what else is hiding in here. We have not opened this one. Look at that. It's a little woodworking mouse. And that one's 2003, and we'll just have to look them up and see what they're worth. Here we go. This one was labeled New Year Mice.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's, hang on a second. Because a lot of them I have to mute. I don't think that's old.
Aw. It says on the front what was...
So, not old is still 21 years
Yeah,
old.
it's vintage.
And does that come out of there, or... No, it's glued in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Most of them have been close to...
That's not New Year, though. That's Santa.
He's different, though.
He is different.
He's wearing almost a gingham.
2014.
Okay.
With a big cape like that. I don't know that New Year's was... I think because she had one New Year's one in there.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
It's a duck?
I think so. He's cute.
He's got little...
Like a winter duck. Look at that. Oh, I want to list him. He's cute.
Well, that's why this is working, because you want to.
Yeah.
This one is 2006. I don't know if that shows.
Oh, that's another New Year.
There's a bird or something in there. Looks like a little dove.
Wonder if that goes on there. I'll have to look it up and see. We'll definitely put that one back in the bag in case that goes on it. Aw. That little elf looks naked. Okay.
As I look. Let me see that naked elf.
That's different.
He does have a tag. I was looking for a tag. I wasn't looking for a naked elf. 2003.
Okay. That's almost vintage.
Well, by New Year's it will be.
Yeah.
All right, let's grab another tub.
Okay. A Santa? Oh. I found a few of those.
Whoa.
They, they kind of jiggle. Oh, wow. Let me zoom in on this.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Look at all those.
They're not all the same, though. These two
No.
look the same. Is he the same?
Those are the ones that have their... I saw some of those. The
That's
little water heaters. What do you call
water,
those?
a hot water bottle?
A hot water bottle, yeah.
Okay.
Their faces may be different. That may be why they're...
All right. This one says Christmas carols on it.
Aw, got some cats there. Singing Christmas carols.
This one is 2006.
That's cute. Take one of the water bottle ones out.
All
I'm
right.
curious. She has like 4 of them. Let's see one of the water bottles.
All right.
We have a Santa with his little water bottle to warm up. He's
And
cute.
he's like wearing striped long johns, I think.
Aw.
And his tag, I don't see his, but I just feel like they're... Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
So that one is 2006.
Okay. I can't wait to list them. That's one thing I can say about...
You've been rolling through them. You've been listing them fast.
Yeah. Is if you find something you really like, it really makes your job fun.
There is Mrs. Claus.
Okay. She's got a...
a blanket.
Oh, okay. She's kind of wearing
It's
the
actually
matching
like a little
PJs.
wool blanket.
Yeah.
And I would imagine it's going to be the same era.
Now that's
2006.
something, if you do see Annalee, you need to look for moth damage. All of these, she had the little packets in them that protect them from moths and had the cedar with them.
I wonder if the older ones are wool. These will say on them. So these are definitely cotton. So
Okay.
they're not going to be eaten up. But I definitely think the ones before before 99,
You
a
want
lot
to check.
of those have had wool in them.
Yeah, you want to check for any damage.
All right, let me dig down to the bottom. See, I like this one.
What is it? Is that a penguin? What is it? Oh, that's different. He's cute.
All right, let's see if there's a date on this guy. This is an older one, made in the USA, but there's no date on this
Okay.
that I can see. But I definitely think this is an older one. Just
Yeah, made in
look,
the USA.
and the look and feel of it is older.
Oh,
What exactly is that? Is that a polar bear?
Snowman.
Oh.
It's like a little baby snowman with it.
And that is 2002, so 20 years old. 20 years old. Still in its original bag. Love it. But I just noticed on the bags,
Yeah.
like this one says, made in China.
Okay.
We have to be a little bit careful to make sure we get them back in the right bags, or at least a bag from the right era. An ice skating.
Oh.
This says something else on it, though.
Yeah.
The tag says something else. Let me make sure I show the tag. This is a different one. Look at the tag. Let me flip it around to the back side. So this is 1999, and it says sponsor store. What is a sponsor store?
I have no idea.
Okay. So some of what we have to do is
Yep.
learn some of this, because Melody and I don't know what a
Yeah.
sponsor store is, and there's a little bit of research that goes along with this, but that's a cool one. This
Another
tub
good.
says one large snowman Christmas goose.
Oh, that is a
Oh,
big
that
goose.
is cool.
That is big.
All right, let's pull out a Christmas goose.
I haven't looked him up. What do you think? He's like 18 inches tall, so he's big.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And you can pose his wings a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
His little toes are bent up, but his feet move.
Mm-hmm.
And let me show his face. Or her face. How do you know
I don't know.
on a goose? That probably goes like that.
Mm-hmm. Christmas goose.
All right, let's look at the goose's butt and figure out when this is from. This does not have a date, but it's the folded tag made in the USA, so probably
Older.
before 97.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, before I stuff him back in there, let's look and see what else is hiding in the tub.
Some big dolls at the bottom.
Those are bears.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of different characters, aren't they?
More than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But.
I think she's liquored up.
Oh. She's pretty big too.
She is.
Yeah.
I'd say 18. Oh, look, she's got like skivvies on. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm. The bloomers.
Bloomers, yeah. I don't think they call them
She's
skivvies.
very pretty. Look at the detail of the earrings, her face. Very pretty.
Her hair is super nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I bet this is a little bit older doll. I just don't see a tag yet.
It's on the front. It's on her waist.
Oh, there it is. No, it doesn't look that old. 2002. Still 20 years
Yeah.
old. So,
She's still vintage.
all right, you want to finish out this tub?
Santa with his toy bag. Wow.
And he's got a thing that says good boys and girls on the tag.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is also 2002.
A lot of...
No, this one is 1986.
Oh. That is old.
Yeah. See the tag? And it looks like they show the production years. It looks like this is a remake of one that was released in 67, 81, and 86. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I have no idea. Let's look and see.
I see a peppermint in the Dillard's
All right.
bag.
Let's take out a big peppermint. These are snowmen,
Okay.
not polar bears. Polar bears don't have carrot noses.
Oh, look at that. Big piece of peppermint. He's cute.
I'm sure he's got a
He's
scarf.
tall too. I bet he's worth a little bit of money.
$1 billion?
I would guess $40 or so.
You're probably close. I mean, that's kind of what they've been.
Mm-hmm. The bigger ones.
He's not the only one in there.
The peppermint and the candy cane ones seem to be pretty popular.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mrs. Claus has a broken neck.
Oh no.
This feels older.
Yeah.
They're wire, so if that matters, these are actually really easy to adjust and pose. This feels older.
But that's one with the bird. I wonder if that bird you saw.
Let's fix her neck.
Yeah. Her tag is on the back of her hat.
97. I thought it would be older than that.
Yeah.
1997. All right, let's grab another one out of here. Oh, there's another one in here.
There you got Santa Claus.
1995.
Okay. I wonder where she put all of these. There's so many.
She put them everywhere. Like, that's really the only answer.
The elves have been my favorite. Oh, I think they're cute. Look at that. The bin I took home was full of elves, and they're just adorable.
This says 75 years and counting.
Yeah.
So it's not as old.
Some of them I've looked up. They shouldn't have been on that base. I think she just put some of them on the base.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it actually goes with that base.
But so far, they've all been labeled some way that you can figure them out.
Oh, yeah, the tag. So I haven't had any problem.
This doesn't feel like an Annalee bag.
And a little mouse. Look at that Christmas mouse.
A gray mouse.
Oh, another one. Cute.
They're like carolers, I think.
Uh-huh.
And which means she probably has the whole set.
Right.
Let's take a couple more out.
That looks like a big caroler.
I wonder if this is a whole set of carolers, like the little mice
Yeah,
go with
could
them,
be.
or
I'll have to look it up and see.
now that's what you say, old world.
That's what I found written. Well, the ones that say Old World were the ones in the brown.
Okay, these do have a 1998 tag on them.
Older, yeah. Oh, there's another elf. There's one of the little guys. Is he about 10 inches tall? Or no, a little taller.
Oh, he's taller than that.
14 maybe?
Yeah, probably 14
Yeah.
inches.
I have sold a few of those for about 35.
No, those were the 20-inch ones.
Okay.
So this one's probably going to hit closer to 28 to 30.
Okay.
But that's a lot.
That's a lot for one piece.
I don't know if there are more elves in here or not.
Peppermint Santa. That one has a tag, has the original tag on it too. Oh wow.
9-inch Peppermint Santa,
Yeah.
and it's dated 2004.
Candy cane and everything.
With the original
Yeah.
UPC code on it.
Really nice condition.
Yeah, that really is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for this one. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon on the next one.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Cape like that.
A little running man comes on the screen here. What does that mean?
I don't know. You mean on the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Santa's not running anywhere. Let me see that naked elf. All right, let's look at the goose's butt.